Formed during the height of the nu metal era, Avenged Sevenfold defied the trend, crafting their own distinctive blend of sound with breathtaking guitar solos, becoming one of the most successful heavy metal bands of today. As the lead guitarist of Avenged Sevenfold, he is not just a fast shredder, but also a visionary who brings color to every composition of the band. With a fusion of rapid shredding techniques, complex harmonies, and a charismatic stage presence, Synyster has established himself as one of the most iconic guitarists in the genre. Once known as a talented young musician from California, growing up in a musical family, he has now become a vital pillar behind Avenged Sevenfold's global success. A true artist capable of blending guitar virtuosity with deep emotional expression. In this video, we will trace the life journey of Synyster Gates, from his early days as a talented guitarist in California, his rise to fame with Avenged Sevenfold, to his role as an innovator in the world of modern metal. We'll also take a closer look at his personal life, the musical influences that shaped his style, as well as his hobbies and interests outside of music. Synyster Gates, whose real name is Brian Elwin Hayner Jr., was born on July 7, 1981, in Huntington Beach, California, to Brian Hayner and Jan Guerra. He grew up in a highly musical family. His father, Brian Hayner Sr., known as Papa Gates, is a professional guitarist and comedian who worked with the band Sam the Sham in the 1970s. From a young age, Synyster was exposed to a wide range of musical genres, including metal, jazz, classical, and gypsy jazz, which would later shape his unique guitar-playing style. Synyster Gates first picked up a guitar around the age of 10. Although his father initially worried that pursuing music might interfere with his childhood, Synyster remained determined to master the instrument. Over time, his talent began to shine through, and his father, also a musician, eventually decided to teach him. One of his early milestones was learning to play Stairway to Heaven, his favorite song, which he mastered around the age of 12. He spent his teenage years at Mayfair High School in Lakewood and Ocean View High School in Huntington Beach, California. After graduating, he continued his studies at the Musicians Institute in Hollywood, California, as part of the Guitar Institute of Technology program, focusing on jazz guitar. Gates joined Avenged Sevenfold at the age of 18 in late 1999, just before the band released their debut album, Sounding the Seventh Trumpet. When his close friend, Jimmy the Rev Sullivan, reached out and invited him to join the newly formed band, Synyster made the bold decision to leave his studies at the Musicians Institute and take on the role of lead guitarist for Avenged Sevenfold. His first contribution to the band can be heard on the heavy metal version of To End the Rapture, released on the Warmness on the Soul EP in 2001. This version was later included in the re-release of their debut album, Sounding the Seventh Trumpet, under Hopeless Records. This album showcased a raw metalcore style, packed with intense scream vocals and rapid guitar riffs, reflecting the youthful energy of the band. However, their first major breakthrough came with their second album, Waking the Fallen, which displayed significant growth in songwriting and production, capturing the attention of metalcore fans worldwide. The true turning point came in 2005 with the release of City of Evil, an album that expanded their musical scope into heavy metal with strong classic hard rock influences. With standout tracks like Bat Country, Beast and the Harlot, and Seize the Day, this album propelled Avenged Sevenfold out of the underground scene, firmly establishing them as a major force in the global rock landscape. The album was a commercial success, earning platinum certification in the United States and cementing the band's status on the international rock stage. This success continued with their self-titled album, which further solidified their musical identity with hits like Afterlife, Almost Easy, and Dear God. The album debuted at number 4 on the Billboard 200 and received widespread critical acclaim for its bold exploration of various musical styles. In 2010, they released Nightmare, their first album following the tragic loss of their legendary drummer, the Rev. The album was an instant hit, featuring powerful tracks like Nightmare, Welcome to the Family, and So Far Away. This success was followed by Hail to the King, an album that drew classic influences from bands like Metallica and Guns N' Roses. In 2016, they released The Stage, a conceptual, science fiction-themed album that showcased the band's progressive side. The album received widespread praise for its bold musical direction and earned a Grammy nomination for Best Rock Song for the title track, The Stage. In the summer of 2001, Synyster Gates and his close friend, the Rev, formed an experimental side project called Pinkly Smooth. This band was known for its unique fusion of punk, ska, and progressive metal, creating a sound that was distinctly different from Avenged Sevenfold. They released their only album, Unfortunate Snort, under Bucktan Records. Although the project was short-lived, the album has since become a cult classic among Avenged Sevenfold fans, especially those who appreciate the Rev's distinctive vocal style. After the Rev's tragic death in 2009, the future of Pinkly Smooth became uncertain, but Synyster Gates has expressed interest in remastering tracks from Unfortunate Snort as a tribute to his late friend, preserving this unique piece of their musical legacy for a new generation of fans. Throughout his career, Synyster Gates has received numerous awards, cementing his status as one of the greatest guitarists in the metal world. He was named Young Shredder of the Year at the Metal Hammer Awards in 2005 and won Guitarist of the Year from Total Guitar magazine in 2006. Gates also ranked 9th on Guitar World's list of the greatest metal guitarists of all time. His guitar prowess was further recognized when he was voted the best metal guitarist in the world by Total Guitar in both 2016 and 2017. As a constantly evolving musician, Synyster Gates has cited numerous legendary guitarists as his influences, including Django Reinhardt, Frank Gambale, Dimebag Darrell, Slash, Jimmy Page, and John Petrucci, all of whom have left a lasting impact on his complex and emotionally charged playing style. Various sources estimate Synyster Gates' net worth to be around $16 million. The majority of his income comes from album sales, touring with his band, and endorsements with major brands like Schecter Guitar Research, Ernie Ball Strings, Seymour Duncan Pickups, and Syn Gates Clothing. Additionally, Avenged Sevenfold's extensive touring has significantly contributed to their collective wealth. Some of their biggest tours include the Stage World Tour, 2017 to 2018, which grossed $71 million from 111 shows, the Nightmare After Christmas Tour, 2011, which generated $23 million from 26 shows. He also has an online music school called the Synyster Gates School. This school offers free guitar courses with tutorials, contests, Avenged Sevenfold concert tickets, and merchandise. Additionally, Synyster also provides special tutorial sessions with his father, Brian Hayner Sr. Synyster Gates married Michelle DiBenedetto in May 2010. The couple has 2 children. Their first son, Niccolangelo St. James Hayner, was born on May 12, 2017, and their daughter, Monroe St. James Hayner, was born on October 21, 2019. The family lives in the Huntington Beach area of California. Michelle has a twin sister named Valerie, who is married to Avenged Sevenfold's lead vocalist, M. Shadows, making Gates and Shadows not only bandmates, but also brothers-in-law. The close bond between these two couples is further strengthened by the deep connection between Michelle and Valerie as twin sisters, who often spend time together and live nearby. For his daily ride, Synyster Gates drives a black Cadillac Escalade. With its luxurious design and powerful performance, this choice of vehicle reflects his premium, high-style lifestyle. Known for his flamboyant stage presence, this choice of car further emphasizes his taste for standing out, both on and off the stage. Outside of the music world, Synyster Gates is known to have a deep interest in martial arts, particularly Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. However, he had to put this activity on hold after suffering a thumb injury during training, which temporarily affected his ability to play guitar. As the lead guitarist of Avenged Sevenfold, hand health is a top priority for Gates, given his critical role in creating and performing the band's music. In addition, as a native of Huntington Beach, Synyster Gates has a long-standing passion for surfing, which has been a significant part of his life for years. Despite his demanding tour schedule often limiting his time on the water, Synyster Gates still makes an effort to catch some waves whenever possible. The beach also holds a special place in his heart, as a favorite spot to spend time with his family, enjoying simple yet precious moments with his wife and children. For Synyster Gates, the beach is not just a place to surf, but also a space for strengthening family bonds and finding peace away from the roar of the stage.